Everybody, what a difference a day makes. Of course, yesterday was beautiful. It was sunny, it was dry, we had temperatures that were comfortable. And now, of course, we have the gray skies, and we've already been dealing with some of that rainfall, and the wind's starting to ramp up a little bit, and it's only going to get worse as we go into the afternoon. The rain is going to come down heavy at times, but right now, anyway, at least in Springfield, we've caught a little bit of a break. We've noticed the rain so far has been coming down at basically varying rates of intensity, but as we go into the afternoon, the odds of that heavy rainfall are only going to go up. So heavy rain into the evening. I think the worst of the rain may end up being within the next hour, up to about your evening commute. 1 to 2 inches of rain, which could lead to some street flooding and ponding on the roadways. Wind gusts between 40 and 50 miles per hour. The worst of the wind is later this afternoon into the wee hours of the morning. Then the wind will have a tendency to ease after that. Can't rule out an isolated strong to severe storm later this afternoon into the evening as well. That'll be mixed in with some of that heavy rainfall. So, of course, that could enhance the rain and the wind as well. So right now our satellite radar composite showing generally light rain, but look at this batch of heavier rain right now over Litchfield County, getting ready to make its way into Berkshire County. And you can see that area of rain extends all the way down across and just off the Atlantic coast here. And this is all moving up in our direction as this area of low pressure really strengthens as it makes its way up into eastern Canada. That puts us on the warm side of this storm system. So the heaviest of the rain, the wind is going to be this afternoon into the evening. After about 7 or 8 o'clock, the rain will start to wind down, but we're still left with showers as we go into tonight. And tomorrow will be a drier day as the heavy wind starts to shift offshore. So tomorrow, maybe a spot shower, maybe some leftover wind, but it's not going to be nearly as strong. So right now we're coming in at 49. Look at New Haven right now, almost at 60 degrees. Poughkeepsie's at 54. So here's the warm front. Once the warm front lifts to our north, that's when the wind is going to really start to ramp up. See the wind right now at 14 miles per hour, 21 though at New Haven, 16 mile an hour wind at Chatham, but we're just getting started. Winds are just starting to gust up to about 30 miles an hour along the shoreline, but it's only going to ramp up from south to north as the afternoon goes on. Wind advisory in effect for all of western Mass with the exception of Hampshire and Franklin County. North and west, the wind will be a little bit lighter. South and east, the wind is going to be stronger. Just for example, we're expecting our winds here in the valley anywhere between about 40, maybe 50 miles an hour. But look at it out in the Cape and across coastal Connecticut and Rhode Island. Winds could gust up over 60 miles per hour. That's where high wind warnings are in effect right now. And we'll stick with the wind up till about midnight, and then it will start to ease into the overnight tonight. So we're thinking winds in greater Springfield 40 to 50 miles per hour, and that's just general wind. The wind will be enhanced in any thunderstorms that do develop. Again, the thunderstorms will be more the exception than the rule, but certainly something we'll be watching this afternoon. North and west, Franklin County, maybe winds 30 to 40. So the best chance of seeing those isolated scattered power outages in western Mass would be greater Springfield and points south. However, Cape Cod, the islands, they're probably going to have numerous power outages with those winds gusting to 60. We'll put our trash can wind meter this afternoon at about a 3. So it'll be at your neighbor's yard. Rain totals this afternoon into the evening. 1 to 2 inches of rain seems likely. So for your evening commute, obviously there's going to be big puddles in the roadways. And on that 1 to 5 scale for severe weather, Storms Prediction Center puts us at a 1, meaning, yeah, we could get a strong to severe storm, especially Springfield and points south as we go into the afternoon. So in terms of the severe weather, what we're expecting, yeah, there could be big puddles on the roadways. The winds generally 40 to 50 miles per hour. And a tornado, yeah, the odds of that are very low, but they're not zero this afternoon into the evening. So just something else we'll be watching out for. Remember, it was either last week or the week before, there was that tornado warning out on the Cape. Not saying that's going to happen here in western Mass, but somewhere across southern New England, that's something that we'll be watching out for sure. So certainly a weather-weary day as we go into the afternoon and evening. Look at that temperature. We're going to be up near 60 by this evening. Then things will start to come down overnight tonight. And tomorrow we'll start mild, we'll end cool, and then we're dry and seasonable the rest of the week. All right, that's a look at your forecast. We'll see you in a little while. Jordan, over to you.
Thanks, Dan. And we are starting to get a clearer picture of what President-elect Joe Biden's White House will look like, announcing key staff positions, including an all-women